Okay, hello there, folks. After last week's surprise Airfix entry, I thought I'd do another and see if we can make it 2 for 2. So again, sticking with RAF subjects, with it being the 100 year anniversary, we have Airfix's 172nd Supermarine Swift FR.5. We do know that this one's a relatively new mould, so again with Adrian Tooby's artwork on the front. Sorry if I've mispronounced that, because I always do it. I do love this guy's artwork. I've got his book and everything, it's brilliant. I'll have to do a review of that actually. Again, 172nd, kit number A04003. On the outside we've got some nice CAD work, so that certainly helps. We're guessing it looks like we're going to get cartograph decals as well, so happy there. That's the normal bump. We've got our two options just there. The usual paint callouts, your Flying Club tokens. Not a completely bad idea, especially for the younger ones. I got a Hurricane out of them once. So let's have a look. Okay, so bump, plastic. Right, let's put it to one side. Okay, so what have we got here? Okay, we've got their little leaflet there. I doubt very much. What's that? Offer expires 20th of December 2016. I guess I've missed out on that then. Right, we've got decals. I always might as well. Again, they're supposed to be printed by cartograph, so I'm liking those. Slightly matte. We've got the usual our instrument panel hiding up there that may or may not look the part. We've got some tiny little ones for the side consoles as well. And again, we've got some stencils which, yep, I can read. I can read those. Those are tiny and they are brilliant. I'm liking the broken up ones here for underneath. So you'll have a bit for the our undercarriage doors. Yeah, liking them. We've got 2 bits of paper. Why have we got 2 bits of paper? What's this bit? Oh, nice. Okay, that's your stencil data. For those of you who need to put all the detail on. As some of you know, I'm going through a US Navy Phantom right now, so I don't like stencils right now. Right, so whilst matte finish, looks like we've got their new style instructions, which I've said before I really do like. Quick explanation of the Supermarine Swift, so one of the earlier jet fighters for the 1950s, just when they realised that perhaps props weren't the way to go. Some little specification bits there, and the usual warning bits and bobs. More warning bits and bobs. Looks like we've got a multi-part ejection seat there, so 2 halves and then a centre section going on. I'm liking this. So you've got an option there without the straps. I assume if you're going to put a pilot in, we'll have to see if he's in there. That explains why there wasn't one in the Meteor. And then one with straps if you're not putting the pilot in. So again, liking that. Looks like we're building up actually a bit of a tub, which is pretty cool. Liking that. That I'm guessing is the nose wheel bay, with it going on at the front there. So much have to be careful with the edges on the inside. That's where your instrument panel's going on. I do like these new instructions, they're much clearer. Much clearer than all the past. Okay, we've got the exhaust going together. Fairly normal 2 halves with the burner rings at the back there. Would it be burner rings on something this early? I need an engineer. Because I know it wasn't afterburning, I don't believe, so not too sure. Splitter plates for the front going in, they're going in from the inside, so we'll have to keep an eye on how that all looks and goes together. Again, with these wonderful new instructions, making it very clear how they're going on. Liking that. We've got some options here going on. Looks like we've got our, I'm guessing, clear and not clear parts for the photo reconnaissance versions. I don't think either of them are in this boxing, but there's more coming on. We've got the front intakes all being built up. I'm just looking at you got that, and that. Might be fun trying to get rid of the seams, but oops, sorry. was me knocking the camera. But I'm really liking this though, so we've got all the way down to the back, or from the back, and all the way down to the front from the front. So again, loving this. Look at it, see it nice and clear there. 2 grams going in the nose. I would, even with all that, I would still probably try and squeeze some more in if I could. I always like to err on the side of caution. So the intake's going in. Really? They're going in from there? Okay. We've got some options there for whether or not what tanks you've got going on. Lower wing going on, the big belly tank, which I think is being used for both of these, but again depends on which version you're going to do. Looks like we've got a opposable rudder, not the rest though. Oh, we have actually. We've got space there for our flaps. So proper explanation of where the our towels need to be. There we go. Yep. So we've got our air brakes and flaps all going on there. Definitely liking that. This is definitely 1/72 Airfix. We've got options there now if you want the our undercarriage up or down. Those wonderfully skinny little tyres. Nose wheel again, options for up or down, and cockpit parts, or canopy parts going together just at the end there. And then again in matte, but still perfectly legible. We have an option with this striking blue coloured bottom. PIU BS. It's got me testing my colours now. Is that really supposed to be PIU blue? What do we reckon? That's supposed to be PIU blue. Might be worth checking. That looks quite a lot darker. That looks more like Mediterranean blue to me. So it'd be worth checking on that. See if we can find some references to the real thing. But yeah, we got 79 Squadron in Germany in April of '56. So let me see. That's got the big tank underneath. And then we've got probably the more usual looking one with the silver underneath. Still got the big tank though. So that's going to be number 2 Squadron. The second shall be first. Answer on a postcard why that's true. The Royal Air Force Germany in 1956. So cool. Do love these new instructions. Right, so look at the plastic. So we have 2 bags. Oh, this has been open. Interesting. We got clear parts in one, and the rest of the parts in another. So we'll be careful and take a look. Okay, right. Looks like we're looking at the softer plastic of some of their new builds. Some people like it, some people don't. But level of detail is no problem. We're loving that. Loving that indeed. Some of the attachment points might be touch big, but that's it's nothing to really worry about. Nothing huge. It looks like the rudder and stuff there. Trying to get this to focus without touching. Liking that. On the opposite side. No, here we go. Right. So we have got some big ejection marks on the inside of that. I'm not sure again how much will be seen through that tiny little opening, but they are pretty nasty. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4 on each? Which is a bit harsh, but okay. Nothing on the rest of the parts. We've got a little bit on the our landing gear doors, but nothing a swipe wouldn't fix. That should be okay. Well, I'm still liking that. That's pretty good. Okay, we've got the top cockpit tub there. Looking rather nice with the little pedals. They're really nice, actually. I like those, especially the scale. Again, we've got some lovely detail there. I'm not seeing any flash on these parts at all. So some lovely detail on the upper wing there. Now, again, like I've said before, some people say that it's maybe slightly heavy on Airfix stuff, but I think that's correct for Airfix. Remembering a lot of their builders will be building this with a paintbrush, not an hairbrush. And let's be honest, if you're onto an airbrush, then you're good enough that you can work your way around this. Tiniest little... I'm really picky now. There is the tiniest little bit of flash just around that tank, but let's be honest, let's see if we can fix that. The burner ring's looking nice and detailed. Oh, there's the seats. So again, we've got one with the straps, which look lovely, and one without. If you want to put a pilot in. I haven't seen one though. There wasn't one on the first trip.
Okay. Right, fuselage parts. Little portly thing that it is. Oh, I don't often do this, but for the people that are interested, by the way, in a sense of scale, the little Swift is just over 17 centimeters long, so it's a tiny little thing. I love them. Again, we've got some nice detail, nice little vents here, looking nice. We've got a little bit of flash on the inside of that injection mark, so you want to be careful just mating the two sides together. We have got what looks like an injection mark there, which might be part of the cockpit, but you'd have to see as you go along. Nothing on the rest of the parts where it'll matter, though. There's nothing that will ruin your day. Tiny little bit of flash just on these doors here, but again, nothing that you should struggle with. 80mm framing. Okay, that's quite nice as well. And 3D piece just to protect this. If they often thought these things, I'd like them a lot more. All right, we've got the our nose wheel bay. They've done a rather good job of hiding some injection marks there, so it looks like it's part of the detail. Again, you probably get away with that. Liking that, lots and lots of detail in there, lots of detail on the side consoles. Again, at this scale and being most likely black, you're really not going to see too much, but still looking good. And we've got the two sides of the ejection seat just there. The other side looks pretty much the same. Again, we've got some nice little detail. Tiny little bit of flash, but nothing really important. And again, on the other side, where again you won't see. Again, just on the doors there, that you got a little bit just to clean up, but nothing a quick swipe wouldn't fix. You know what? Really liking that. There's a lot to work with. That's closed. So hang on. Oh no, it doesn't like that at all. Knife. Okay, so we've got two. Just when I was getting happy, we've got two clear parts jammed together in a single bag, rattling around against each other. But yeah, that's taken a bit of a scrape on the side of it. But if it hadn't been for that, that would be beautifully clear with very little distortion. So if we can just clean up that, is there a center seam? I can't see one. If there is, it's so slight at this scale, it doesn't bother me. That's the little windows for the Recon one, and that lovely curved front one, looking absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong there at all. So, bit of a shame that one's got a little scrape on, but again, nothing too bad, I suppose. So I often recommend for people, get yourself the proper gear for this sort of thing. So something like a Miracle Polisher here from our Flory models, and then the big polisher. Where are we? There we go. The big polisher there for finishing off, and little scratches like that will be gone. So that's not a problem. Right, okay. Well, there we go. Just to prove me wrong, we've had a couple of weeks now where we've seen a couple of kits from Airfix. One rebox from MPM and one of their own doing more recently. Just proves, regardless of the subject, when they want to, they really can put together some lovely little kits. Obviously, I won't know exactly how these ones go together until I get started, but I will be hopefully building both of these for the Flory Models RAF100 group build. So I shall see you again soon. And as always, please comment, like, share, and let me know what you think. Another one, highly recommended. Who'd think it? Take care, folks. Bye-bye.